How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Planescape Torment. As you may have guessed, the game is no longer happening on a daily basis. I just found myself getting kind of burnt out recording every single day. I'm not used to doing it that way, and it was kind of messing up the schedule for the channel quite badly, so it's going back to kind of just a regular type series now at this point. Sorry for such a long delay in between episodes. The one helpful thing that happened because of that is that there was quite a long time between me originally going to this area in the previous episode and having a few new people getting caught up on the series. And someone luckily pointed out to me that bashing a handful of cranium rats was definitely not the main purpose of this area. And so now I have reason to come back here and reinvestigate. Up here is where I fought all those cranium rats. So first off, I'll double check up there, see what I might have missed. And if there's nothing up here, then I'm sure there's other places that I can go look around. So I can't find anything in that particular room. So I'm going to head down to the more southern part of the cave here. Maybe there's another little portal like that somewhere around here. Maybe there's something in these this dark shrouded area that maybe I was supposed to be capitalizing on, jumping on, trying to explore further. Hey, I got one more guy who's just chilling out in the corner. He's gonna get ganged up on very effectively. It's not very fair. He probably shouldn't have been hiding. That's his own damn fault. I'll take his coppers. And the walls of the trash are piled like crazy. It's what it says every time you click on the trash piles in this area, I think. Oh, maybe this little pocket down here is something new. Hey, here's somewhere I haven't gone to. I hope I don't find another huge horde of fucking cranium rats, because they've really messed me up. Oh, what the hell? What are all you guys up to? And where are you pouring out from? This is no good. This is no good. Get out of there. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. All of you. I can't fight that many guys at once. That's garbage. Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised about finding such garbage in a garbage warren. I'm gonna hot gates these collectors. Try and funnel them through this little area here, 300 style. Oh, this isn't looking very good.
I'm hurt.
You guys are gonna need to bail on this one, I think. Oh, I accidentally just used a clot charm on Morty. That's not at all what I wanted to do. I'm not sure what's going on with Dakon here, why he doesn't have a proper... Why doesn't he have like a proper health bar going on down there? Something's a little messed up. This is what I wanted though. I wanted you guys to come fight me one at a time, then I actually stand a chance. And on top of that, I would really appreciate it if you guys drop some like healing potions and stuff, because I do not have enough of that as is. Holy shit, you can hold tab and it'll highlight the different things you can click on? How did I never know this before? Alright, lure them out. 2 at a time might be manageable, I might be able to handle that. It's actually a lot harder to keep track of Dakon's health when it's organized like this. I prefer having a bar to just glance at rather than actually having to analyze different numbers. Stupid mathematics. Alright, I think there should only be like a couple left down here at most. The combat in this game can be pretty non-exhilarating. A hell of a lot of missing. And it's just, if you can single out characters like that, it can become pretty easy. But then if there's too many things fighting you at once and you get overwhelmed, then it feels kind of like unfair bullshit. Luckily, the combat doesn't play a particularly large role in the game. It's just kind of there for the most part, and that is actually my preference for this game in particular, rather than having it be a huge part of things. Ooh, a little bit of treasure that got hidden in the corner here. Good thing I could tab to it. Stupid, I have so many goddamn bracelets. Now, where did those guys all pour out of? I thought maybe there would be like an entryway in the wall here that they were all coming through. Oh man, okay, there's a little tiny path right here that it kind of looked like there is a wall there, but I guess there's actually somewhere new I can go over this way. I never would have found that without someone pointing out that there was more to find in this cave. Hey, this hopefully I can actually talk to the guy, so maybe it won't be a straight-up confrontation, because, yep, definitely not going to be able to fight that. Oh, fuck, when he charged me like that, I thought for sure he was going to try and attack me. As you enter the room, a large, heavy-set man gets up from his chair and approaches you. "Lo there! Name's Bish. Who might you be?" "I have no name. My name is Adon." I can just picture him, like, stumbling on that in the moment. "My name is Adon. What are you saying?" Bish would be like, "Are you saying Adam? Is Adam your name?" Yeah, no, Adon. Adon is the name. "None of your business. Ignore the man and continue on." "I see no need to lie." Nah, he's gonna be, it's fishy as shit. "I have no name." Fucking right, you don't. "I will just say my name is Adon." What? Yeah, that's about as confused as I expected him to be. Bish stares blankly at you, then shakes his head violently. "I never seen you before, and Farad didn't tell me no Adon comin'." You notice his hand moving slowly towards his weapon. "You best be telling me what you're doing here, Burke." "Perhaps Farad's confidence in you does not extend as far as you might think." Ooh, that's pretty confident. You think that would take some charisma or something to throw out a confident, bold statement like that. "I'm looking for a journal." Come on, man. You're in the middle of your lying and stuff. Don't go making shit up. Don't go, like, derailing from your lies back into what you're actually doing. Especially since if this is like a diary that you've, like, signed your name on. We don't know what your actual name is, but say your name was like Jeffrey or something. If it says Jeffrey's Journal on the front and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's the one I'm looking for," then the jig is up. They'll know you're not Adon. "None of your business. I just want to pass through. If you don't stand aside right now, there'll be hell to pay." No, I already went through hell bashing thugs and rats. So I'm gonna go with this big bold. Oh wait, show more. Attack Bish, ignore Bish, and continue on. Well, neither of those last two options sounds good, so I'm going with this one. Oh, experience gained. Yeah. I guess if you swing your big nameless dick out like that, then it's worth a lot of experience, because you're just really showing what you're made of. Bish snorts at you. "Well, you tell him he'd best be readjusting those thoughts if he expects my men and me to keep watch over these bleeding stinkhole." He sheathes his weapon and motions at a trapdoor located on the floor. "On with ya." Wow, okay, so I was told to come back to this cave because I was potentially missing something important. I didn't realize I was missing literally the next step in the storyline. That would have been really shitty if I would have wasted a ton of time running out doing other things. So thank you again for that comment. That was incredibly helpful, more so than I realized at the time that you left it. I don't know if it's worth talking to any of these guys. Trash Warren's thug. The man looks up slowly as you approach. He takes a look at you and sneers in disgust. "What in the nine hells be ye?" He wrinkles his nose. You know, I've often wondered that too. I don't know if I'm like a zombie. You guys look like you kind of have the same kind of palish green, gray skin, but I look especially like I'm fucking dead. "Mayhaps the Dusties are missing one of their rotting dogs." He laughs. Never have I seen anything so ugly. It was a hard belly laugh. He lost his shit a little bit there. "Except your reflection. You'd better watch your tongue or it'll be laying at your feet." Now let's give him a sassy, shitty comeback, Morty style. This really seems like something Morty would say. The man seems taken aback for a moment by such a devastating burn. He never expected to be burned so thoroughly. Burned like a literal fireball. That's how hard that one hit. Then sneers again, fingering the hilt of his blade. "You look due for a bleeding governor. Draw that blade and the only man you'll be killing is yourself." Holy shit, nameless one. You're ballsy today. "Settle down, I have no interest in fighting you." But yeah, let's go with that. "Oh, you don't, do ya?" He spits at your feet. "What? Does the thin, watery blood of cowards fill your veins, Burke? Or did it all seep out during your last mangling?" Does he know anything about that? "As I recall, your mother is a whore." And that's as far as I'm going to go on that insult. "As I recall, your mother's the one who has the thin, watery blood of cowards running in her veins." Always with the mama jokes. You didn't even have to come up with anything clever. You just had to say the exact same thing, but it was your mother instead. By my count, that means half the city's bastards carry the same bloodline as you. You're begging for a fight if you say shit like that, and I don't want to end up having to fight all these dudes. Let's stop this before there's any trouble. Maybe we're just having like a your mama contest. Maybe if I throw down those kind of insults... Oh, he's going to attack me. The man blinks for a moment as if digesting what you said. Then his face flushes with anger. He draws his blade and lunges at you. Defend myself. Oh no! I didn't want to have to fight everyone.
Another trip to the mortuary.
I didn't think that it was going to result in fighting everyone. Well, I did. I kind of did think that, but I hoped that maybe it wouldn't at the same time. Marta? The tub is filled with a mess of rotting body parts. They all look picked clean. This isn't the mortuary, is it? Also, look, I can pick in these barrels. Who's that old hag who was in the rag picker's corner? I can't remember her name. That's what I thought this was. You see a blondish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers about the room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects from the various tables. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin, and she has a sour, curd-faced expression. She's mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice. Greetings. The woman doesn't appear to hear you. Instead, she stumbles back to one of the long tables and begins picking at one of the corpses. Come on now, she clicks her teeth. Don't be all difficult on Marta. He's being difficult, isn't he, Marta? Yes, he is. Watch what she's doing. From what you can see, it looks like she's digging teeth out of the corpse's mouth with only her hands and fingernails. That's fucking disgusting. When that doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wooden chisel and a mallet and thwacks at the gums until the tooth snaps free, then puts it in a bag at her waist. What are you doing? Marta leaps away from the corpse, startled, and gives a piercing shriek. She catches her breath, then hisses angrily. Set the corpse at the table. If dead you or not, you might have said something earlier. False corpse, nasty corpse, yes. Have you no shame? Throw voice. You are the one who should be shamed, knocking out my teeth like that. Have you no respect for the dead? I'm the one who spoke. I'm gonna fuck with her. This sounds fun. Ha! Marta puts her hands on her hips and puffs up indignantly. Likes you cared for your teeth, all rotted and scored and syrup brown. Wonder they hadn't popped out of your bone box. She scratches her head. Isn't that right, Marta? Aye, all rot and gone they are. Ooh, you will be punished for your evil teeth-taking, Marta. I shall haunt you until the end of your days. Ha! Yous hear this, Marta? Do yous? Marta's face scrunches up like a wrung rag. I hears it, Marta, I hears it. With a grunt, she starts pounding the corpse with her fist, making meaty thwacks with every hit. Haunt me, will you? Take this, and this. Ooh, stop, I will haunt you no longer. Forgive me. Damnable debtors. Marta takes a deep breath and lets the chisel fall to her side. That's more like it, eh, Marta? Yes, corpse quiet, yes. Double dead. Absolutely guaranteed, 100% dead. I'm the one who spoke, not the corpse. Marta squints at you. How's he get over there so fast, sis? She mumbles to herself. Marta, how did she do that? No glimmer. This fucking lady is like Golem. But glimmer, is that like a glimmer of life? I'm an undead thing? Morty? This grave bait's blind and near deaf. Marta's still mumbling to herself something about corpses and gratitude, which she didn't quite catch. I'll take my leave. Who are you?
My journal.
Marta, does this one ask who I was? He did. She starts humming. Nobody but mine. I am Marta the seamstress. 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 It's a fun little song she's got going on. She turns away, back to the corpse, singing her name to herself. Marta the seamstress. What are you doing? Marta turns back to the corpse with a huff. I'm trying to get this Burke to give up his stitches and his teethies, and he isn't recuperating. No. She wags her finger as if lecturing a small child. Stubborn as stone, isn't he, Marta? She pouts. Yes, he is. Stitches and teethies? What are you talking about? God, it pulls the stitches out. The teethies. Marta, perhaps you could give us a hand. I have been giving you a hand, old Batty. No need to take that tone with me. Pulling out the stitches and teethies, yes, and the thingies inside. The thingies inside? I think she means organs. I hope she means organs. Thingies? Morty turns to Marta. Yeah, thingies. He then turns to you. It's all semantics. Marty hasn't chimed in a long time, and I always love when he does. He's always worth... I always love what that guy's got to say. Marta, why are you pulling out this corpse's teeth and stitches? I feel like we've been over this already. Journal updated. I'm getting new info. Put him aside, Marta. That's what I does here. She scratches her head. Aye, Marta, we do. Stitchy thread and teethies are precious. Can be turned into jink-jink. Strip the corpses we bring ya, they tell Marta. Pull out teethies, stitches, thingies inside the corpse. Strip 'em cold and then we'll sell 'em to the dusties. Sell the corpses to the dusties? Who tells you to do this? What do you find in the bodies? You pull stitches out of corpses. Can I buy some needle and thread from you? Show more. Do you mind if I rest here? I see. Can I ask you some other questions? How about, what do you find in the bodies? Thingies. She gives a lopsided shrug. The others take some. Ooh, fat-faced, gimme pig, Quint. Ooh, that guy, that name sounds familiar. And the other crutch Hobble Crutch. You know the guy. Good old Hobble McCrutcher. Fair odd. Isn't it that right, Marta? She gives a queer smile and nods. Aye, it is Marta. Maybe I was never supposed to make it past that group of guys. Maybe I was always supposed to get my ass kicked and then end up inside of this. Now suddenly I was thinking that I've totally derailed the story, but I was having fun talking to this crazy batshit golem lady. But now I'm wondering, maybe I was supposed to get killed and taken here, and this is how I'm infiltrating. Like, maybe I could have infiltrated just running past that group of guys. Maybe this is like an alternate path here. If so, I think that's pretty damn cool, and I feel like it's working out very well for me, and I hope it continues to work out well for me. Farod, where is he? What do they do with the things you dig out of the corpses? Yeah, I am curious about that, actually. Sell for shinies. I see. Can I ask you some other questions? Did the one say questions, Marta? Marta blinks and frowns. Aye, Marta. He said such, for he wears the asking look on him, he does. That's me, Mr. Asking, inquisitive face. I may be covered in all the stitches and scars and everything, but I'm always got that nice curious look about me. Pulling corpses stuff. Can you dig in my body to find anything? Fucking weird, but okay. Marta squints at you. Then nods. Marta can do that. Can't you, Marta? Yes, we can. What the fuck do I think is maybe in me that I want her to dig around for? I am not going to watch this. Where? Marta's studying you as if looking for the best place to crack you open. Let's try the stomach. How about my rib cage? Check the intestines. Anything could be lodged in there. Probably poop. Crack open my skull if you would. That sounds like a good way to get your memory reset again, you fuck. Never mind, I had some other questions. Let's try the rib cage. You lie upon the table and Marta stands over you, a chisel and mallet at the ready. There's a sharp crack as she splits your rib cage open, and you choke back your screams as she begins to fish in your lungs. Jesus, that's fucking heebie-jeebies. I thought maybe I didn't feel pain or something. This was a risky decision to have someone fiddle around in your lungs. Just give my alveoli a little bat around, would you? See what they're up to down there, if you please. As you try and gasp for air, you go numb, then black out from the pain, fall into darkness. Jesus Christ. Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing found, eh, Marta? She shakes her head. No, nothing, Marta. No luck. Should we try again? How about my ribcage? Don't. That should be taken away as an option. Oh my god, he's like shaking from the pain. Let's try this stomach, shall we? You lie upon the table and Marta stands over you, a rusty knife at the ready. I think I got a pocket full of, like, jagged knives. I mean, I probably don't want, like, a rough, cruel, serrated knife tearing at my flesh. That sounds pretty rough, but At least I wouldn't get tetanus in that case. Can you please try and use something a little more sterile? There's a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen, then cuts brutally downwards in a saw-like motion. Yeah, the sawing part is the part I didn't want, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch in morbid fascinations as she lifts up your stomach. Ooh, interesting. Watch. Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing found. Nothing. How about check my intestines? For fuck's sake, why not? You lie on the table, she stands over you, rusty knife. Sawing motion, morbid fascination, watch. Ah, there's a wrenching pain as Marta lifts up the ropey mass of your intestines. Fuck me. Has she been putting me back together properly all these times? I wouldn't be surprised if I'm missing an organ or two, if anywhere else were to give me like a checkup later on. Blood and other fluids streaming from it. Look at this, Marta. Look at this. I see. Cut there. Marta makes a small, deft incision in the side of one of the intestines, and you hear a ting? Ting? Yeah, like a small metallic strikes the floor. Gained item. Gained experience. Urgh. Marta then dumps the soupy mass back into your torso, then reaches down, picks up the object. A ring. It appears, and she flicks it to you. Pretty, eh, Marta? She nods. Yes, Marta. One shouldn't swallow such a thing. No. Thanks. Was there anything else? She shakes her head. Nothing more, eh, Marta? Should we try someplace else, Marta? Well, at this point, now I just want to try the skull thing, even though I'm a little scared that this is a terrible decision and it will impact me negatively. You lie upon the table and the last thing you see is Marta standing over you, chisel and mallet at the ready. There's a sharp crack and you scream as everything goes black. Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing found. No, nothing, not at all. I have some other questions for you, maybe. Who are you? What are you doing? Can you dig in me? Can I rest here? Let's try that. Maybe. Marta nods. Marta home. Marta sleep here. You can sleep if you want. Yes, I don't think Marta have a problem. Does you, Marta? She shakes her head. No, Marta. I doesn't if you doesn't. Very well. Yeah, let's rest up. Just hopefully to regain some health is kind of what I'm looking for here. Oh, good. Yeah, improved health all around for everyone. That's good. That's what I wanted. What is this ring that she just yoinked out of me? The twisted ring. It must have been this one. +1 armor class. This ring looks like 3 rings that have been wrapped around each other. Just looking at it makes you dizzy. Man, are your senses so fucked that looking at 3 mashed up rings makes you dizzy? Do you also get like car sick just sitting in a non-moving car? Like, to what extent is this? We might as well throw that on, though. Extra armor class? Wait a second. Why did I lose an armor class by putting that on? Yeah, something's fishy here. I cannot figure out. You guys are seeing this too, right? I'm not crazy. I don't know what's going on there. Why do I lose an armor class? That seems bad to me. So for the time being, I'm not actually going to use that. Hey, I have an unidentified prickly club in my inventory. Yes. Oh, shit, I don't have a way to identify it. That's why. Usable only by thieves? That'd be perfect. I'm a thieving scoundrel. Well, in that case, my time here, Marta, has been just exhilarating. Oh, wait, is this other shit that you yanked out of me? Maybe this is what she pulled out of me. Oh, wait, there. I think it forced me to drop things to make room for the ring. So now I have that taken care of. So when I come back next time, I'll be leaving Marta behind. I'm all rested up, ready for battle. And hopefully someone can explain to me what the fuck is up with this ring that seems to make me worse. If Dakon puts it wrong, it makes him worse. Yeah, I don't get it. Someone maybe help me out with that one. I'll hang on to it in the meantime, just in case I decide to use it later. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. The series, I won't say see you again tomorrow because it's no longer a daily series, so I'll see you again next time.